Greetings, earthlings, wisdom keepers, wisdom seekers. Welcome back to Wisdom Dropz, your source for daily drops of wisdom and savvy cat astrology. My name is Tanya, and today we are talking about the significance and importance of Venus as a planet. Can we get an amen? Venus is so underrated and just associated with things like love, and yes, we let our hair down. We are getting Venusian with this video, okay? Now, with that said, by the end of it, you're gonna have a better understanding of the planetary influence of Venus, and also like how to read it in your birth chart and like how to navigate its transits throughout the heavens. Because if you want to understand astrology better, honestly, you're definitely going to need to understand Venus a little bit more. And with that said, my friend, you know, Venus is hella significant. But before we get into it, are you subscribed yet? Because if you're not, you should be. I put out the videos on the daily and they're all edutainment, so that means they're entertaining, but you learn some ish at the same time, okay? So moving forward, Venus is significant because not only is she love and romance and yeah, all that, she's also our entire built reality. Did you know? If you don't know, now you know, because Venus is actually the third dimensional, physical, tangible, everything around us, as well as clothing, period. It don't matter if it's all cutesy, like you hear oftentimes here, well, Libras are like, and Tauruses, like they're the queens of the runway in the designer world because like they're the ones who know how to navigate, you know, beauty, and that's very much so true, and they're like definitely symbols of beauty for sure. But at the same time, clothing, just the notion of being clothed, this tangible item of clothing is Venusian. It's not just the beauty of it, it's the practicality of it that Venus often gets underrepresented of. Venus, people don't really think of Venus like that, but I'm here today to let you know that Venus is food, y'all. Can you live without food? Hell no, you can't live without food. Can you live without clothing? Not in winter, not if you're in a place with winter, you know what I'm saying? So like, with that said, think of Venus's significance for a second. Just like sit with that for a second, because it's super significant for like our everyday lives. And so if you're gonna like think about Venus in the birth chart, then you're thinking about, yes, this person, this goddess, Venus, okay, Aphrodite, was in the heavens at the time of this person's incarnation in this particular point and this particular conversation, okay, with other planets. Now with that said, possibly in your chart, okay, now with that said, if you want to understand what that actually means for you, you need to look at the sign, you need to look at the modality, okay, you need to look at all the different things that are happening, and just like to better understand your Venusian goddess, your essence of what is this really? It's your essence of nurturing in a way. Some astrologers be like, hell no, it's all in the moon is the nurturing. Tanya don't know what she's talking about. And I'd be like, hey, you know what, I do, because Venus is real and it's important. And you know, it's also femininity, so it's your own ability to be feminine in receiving as well. It's not just a place of where you find that one's ability to nurture and to provide love to and so forth. It's also a place of just like, you know, beauty and being receptive from a place of being a magnet in your own energy, and where you generate that in your life, or where you can generate that in your life, is going to be symbolized by where Venus is, what sign she's in, what conversations, okay? So excuse me, that's just a little bit about like the larger themes of Venus, and also it might show you what types of foods you're like more resonating with than others. That could be a thing. Like if it's in a fire sign, it could be like, I love that spicy stuff. Or if it's in like Sagittarius specifically, it's like other cultures, right? If it's Aries, you can be like independent through your food. I mean, there's so many small things you can see from the larger body of knowledge that is Venus. Venus is all these different things that I talked about, but like I said, she's like the small things too that we don't often think about and we often just glaze over as astrologers, okay? So subscribe if you're not already, and if this video brought you value, hit the like button. Thank you so much to everybody for all the support. I've been totally feeling it. I really appreciate you, so thank you. I'm glad to know that this is providing you some type of value on your spiritual path and your spiritual journey. And with that said, until next time and through next time, may the stars be with you. Oh, and if you want a reading, it's wisdomdropsallz's@gmail.com. All right, peace.